Hello students, today I Sudeep Yadav is here with second chapter of class 7th subject science part 3. In this video we will discuss about the digestion in grass eating animals, and these animals are also known as ruminants. So let's start. What are the ruminants? Plant eating animals such as cows, deer, goats, buffaloes, camels, and yaks quickly swallow their food after chewing it once. The swallowed food goes to a chamber called rumen. This is very important part of the animals which are eating grass. They bring back the food later into the mouth and chew it again. These animals are called ruminants, and the process is called rumination. This is very important. Rumination, what is the rumination and what are the ruminants? The stomach of ruminants consists of four compartments. Number first, rumen, second, reticulum, third, omasum, and abomasum. These are the four important parts of the stomach of ruminants. The swallowed food first enters the rumen, where the microorganism begins the digestion of the food, that is cellulose, a complex carbohydrate. In the first two chambers, the rumen and the reticulum, the food is mixed with saliva and separated into layers of the solid and liquid material. Solid clumps, it will convert into the clumps. So these solid clumps together to form the curd or bolus. This is known as the bolus. The curd is brought back from the rumen to the mouth, where it is chewed slowly by completely mixed with it with saliva and is further broken down. When the curd is chewed and swallowed again, it enters the omasum, where the food is broken down further into simple compounds that enter in the abomasum. Next, hydrochloric acid and digestive juices, that is also known as gastric juices, are secreted in these chambers, and the food is now fully digested. It is then sent to the small intestine for absorption, and the leftover undigested food is passed on to the large intestine, from where it is excreted. Grass is rich in cellulose, and we humans cannot digest it. So this is the whole mechanism which is taking place inside the ruminants. Now next, in this slide you can see there is a cow, and the digestive system is existing in the cow, that is the ruminant. That is, this cow is no this cow is also considered as a ruminant. Okay, so this kind of the digestive system is existing inside the grass eating animals. Now next, feeding and digestion in amoeba. Amoeba is a microscopic organism which consists of only a single cell. So means amoeba is a single celled organism, and we can observe this organism only under the microscope. Amoeba is mostly found in pond water. Figure given below shows the structure of the amoeba. So you can see in this picture, this is the amoeba and the different parts of the amoeba. You can see here is a nucleus, second one is a pseudopodium, third one is the food particles, that is ingation, next food vacuole and digested waste. Let's start. Amoeba eats tiny plants and animals as food which floats in water in which it lives. The mode of nutrition in amoeba is holozoic mode. So this is very important, you can underline it. Okay, the process of obtaining food by amoeba is called phagocytosis. This is very important point, you can underline it, that is the phagocytosis. Now let's see what will be the steps involved in the nutrition of amoeba. Number first, ingestion. Amoeba is ingests food by forming temporary finger-like projections called pseudopodia around it. This is very important, pseudopodia. The food is engulfed with the little surrounding water to form a food vacuole, that is the temporary stomach inside the amoeba. Now in the second step, that is the digestion. In amoeba, food is digested in the food vacuole by digestive enzymes which break down the food into small and soluble molecules by chemical reactions. Now next step, that is the absorption. The digested simple and soluble substances pass out of food vacuole into the surrounding environment. Now next step, that is the assimilation. The absorbed food materials are used to obtain energy through respiration and make the parts of amoeba cell, which leads to the growth of the amoeba. And the last one is the digestion. The remaining undigested material is moved to the surface of the cell and thrown out of the body of amoeba. Now next, these are the very important facts which are given in your NCERT book. So let's start one by one. Number first, sweets and tooth decay. When we eat food, small bites of it get stuck between our teeth. Sometimes these bites of food stay between our teeth. If we do not brush your teeth carefully, the bacteria present in our mouth react with the leftover food and form acids. These acids affect the tooth enamel, which starts decaying. This is called tooth decay. Now, tooth decay causes the following. Number first, holes or cavities in the teeth. Second one, foul smell. Third one, loosening of teeth. Fourth one, toothache. Fifth one, stomach disorders. So these kind of the problems can be happen in case of the tooth decay. Now next, tooth decay can be avoided by the following ways. Number first, we should avoid eating too many sweets. Second, ice creams and chocolates. Now, second point, we must brush our teeth at least twice a day in the morning and at night before going to bed. This is a very good habit you have to form. We must floss our teeth every day. A dental floss is a special strong thread that is moved back and forth through the spaces between our teeth to remove the food stuck between our teeth and cannot be removed by brushing. So this is very important step which we have to be take. Now second important facts, that is the hiccups or choking sensation. So what is the hiccups or choking sensation? Let's see. Sometimes when you eat in a hurry, talk or laugh while eating, you may get hiccups or a choking sensation. This happens when food particles enter the windpipe. The windpipe carries air from the nostrils to the lungs. It runs adjacent to the food pipe. but inside the throat, air and food share a common passage. Then, how is food prevented from entering the windpipe? Let's see. During the act of the swallowing, a flap like valve closes the passage of the windpipe and guides the food into the food pipe. If by chance food particles enter the windpipe, we feel choked or get hiccups. So this is the reason behind it, choked or get hiccups. Now next point, the working of the stomach. So let's see what is the working of our stomach. Let's see. The working of the stomach was discovered by a strange accident. In 1822, a man named Alex St. Martin was badly hit by a shotgun. The bullet had seriously damaged the chest wall and made a hole in his stomach. He was brought to an American Army doctor, William Beaumont. The doctor saved the patient, but he could not close the hole properly. Beaumont took it as a great opportunity to see the inside of the stomach through the hole. He made some wonderful observations. Let's see what were the observations. Beaumont found that the stomach was churning food. Its wall secreted a fluid which could digest the food. He also observed that the end of the stomach opens into the intestine only after the digestion of the food inside the stomach is completed. So here it has been completed. Now next that is diarrhea. This is also another fact which is given in your book, that is the NCERT book. Sometimes you may have experienced the need to pass watery stool frequently. This condition is known as diarrhea. It may be caused by an injection, food poisoning, or indigestion. It is very common in India, particularly among children. Under severe condition, it can be fatal. This is because of the excessive loss of water and salts from the body. Diarrhea should not be neglected. Even before a doctor is consulted, the patient should be given plenty of boiled and cooled water with a pinch of salt and sugar dissolved in it. This is called oral rehydration solution, and we can say it ORS. So students, I hope you must have enjoyed this video. Thank you students.